Hi everybody, welcome to our weekly videos, and today we're going to be talking about confidence and confidence within yourself. Now, if we think about times when we are less than confident first, what does that do? It stops us doing something. We get confronted by something, we get challenged by something, and we don't feel confident in ourselves. So then we don't achieve what we want to achieve. We may avoid things because of lack of confidence. So what is confidence really all about? Well, we know that when we are feeling good about something in ourselves, any challenge is no challenge at all, really. So we can meet the challenge, we can crash through things because we feel really confident. Now, an area of confidence can be in sport, it could be in a workplace, in socializing, it can be anywhere. When we are not being our confident selves, it shows up in some way. And then we don't get the results that we really want. So what would it be like if you could, just grab hold of that confidence whenever you needed it, whenever you had to give a talk, whenever you go to an interview for a job, whenever you want to interact with someone or something and feel really good and confident in what you're doing. Well, we're going to go through a little exercise that will help you to start to achieve tapping into your own inner resources of confidence on a more regular basis. And the more you do this, the more you start to condition yourself to call on your confidence more. Now, human beings are really good at conditioning themselves. We've been doing it all our lives in different ways. And when you start to tap into the more positive ways and into your confidence, then you're going to be able to achieve and perform better at things that you weren't doing before. Now, if you were to settle yourself down, as long as you're somewhere safe and you can just sit yourself down and maybe close your eyes if you like, and start to remember times when you felt good. Now, there's going to be times when you did feel good about yourself. Some people will say, I can't remember any. There are times when you felt good about yourself. It can be all the way back to childhood, teenage, adulthood. There will be a time, it could be something you achieved at exam, something you did well at sport, something you just helped somebody else with, which made you feel good about yourself. Now, there are many instances and many times throughout your life. A lot of people tend to focus on the times when they weren't feeling good about themselves. It's quite a common trait with most human beings. Start to think about times when you felt good. Something that you achieved. Nobody else did it for you. You did it yourself. Some people will get images and pictures. And if you do, that's great. Just associate yourself into that time when you felt really good about yourself. As if you're there looking through your own eyes. If you can't get the picture, then just get a sense of the time when something really good happened for you. And then become aware of your inner state. The feelings that get generated when you're in that time when you felt confident or good. And notice where the feeling is in your body. It could be in your mind. Give it a colour and start to spin it. So that feeling starts to spin and feel stronger and stronger. Then I want you to look at the images or get a sense of it and turn up the colours. Turn up the sounds. Notice how the feelings start to get stronger. And when they start to peak, I want you to push your finger and thumb together on your right or your left hand, doesn't matter which. Sometimes the index finger and thumb is good, but it doesn't matter which ones you use. Just find something that's comfortable for you. Push them together. Get a sense, get the images. Be really associated into the times when you felt really good, really confident, and get a sense of those feelings getting stronger. Now find another time, because there's a part of you that knows all the times that you felt good about yourself. Just trust yourself to find times when you felt good about yourself. Then tag them together like a little movie. Run them over and over. Make the feelings get stronger, almost like an excited feeling. Squeeze your finger and thumb tighter and tighter. This is an NLP technique where you're anchoring the feeling like a muscle memory into your whole being. The more good times you put together, like a movie, the stronger the feeling's going to get, the longer it's going to last. And you keep your finger and thumb squeezed tightly together. Then when you feel the feeling starting to subside, let go of your finger and thumb. Now, anytime that something good happens in your life from now on, it could be an experience in your environment, it could just be a good feeling inside that creates the feeling. I want you to push that finger and thumb together, because you're now going to create a portfolio in your mind of a memory to memories in good times, and you're conditioning yourself more and more powerfully every time you anchor that feeling. And then whenever you find yourself in a challenging situation where you feel less than confident or less than good, squeeze your finger and thumb. And you're going to trigger the muscle memory that's going to set off that little portfolio in the mind, and that's going to send off a good feeling inside, and then you're going to run it round and round and make it spin, and you're going to feel those feelings come in every time you feel a challenge. You get back into the times when you felt really good about yourself, and that will enable you to achieve more in whatever challenge that you find yourself in. So remember, give it a feeling. Get back to the times when you felt good about yourself, irrespective of what age or time it was in your life, just good times. You're also starting to condition yourself to focus more on the good times and not the less than good times. When you've got the good times, give it a feeling. When you've got the feeling inside, give it a color, spin the feeling, spin it in the color, push the finger and thumb together, make the film run as long as you can at a peak state, and then once the state starts to drift, now the more you practice this, the more you're going to condition your mind and body to work together to bring you that confident feeling. Give it a go for a couple of months, see what starts to change, and notice that you may not even notice that you're meeting challenges in far more confident ways. And that can be job interviews, meetings with people, talks that you're giving, workshops, being in the media, whatever you are. It's just a matter of you being your confident self. And that comes back to being the best version of yourself. So if you want to be more confident, the more you practice this, the more you'll condition yourself to tap into those good feelings. Remember, trigger. It's an anchor, then it becomes the trigger. Anchor it when you want to keep the good feelings, trigger it when you want to create the good feelings so that you meet new challenges in more empowered ways. I hope that's been of some use to you, and it will continue to be of use to you if you practice it. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next video.